We are going now to dedicate some time to talk about common misconceptions of attitude. I want to emphasize the importance of this, and you're gonna ask why. It is too easy to get into the trap of what attitude is or what attitude is not. So, there are seven misconceptions of attitude that misdirect professionals and actually in some cases prevent them from progressing their career at the speed they want. Most of these misdirections are created, unfortunately, by the work culture and environments we operate in. Sometimes also from our personal environment. And it is unfortunate that sometimes they're passed down the subsequent generations. Attitude is not the same as mindset, so that's misconception number one. Why? Because mindset is the way you perceive a certain situation, event, or the world around you in general. Attitude instead is how you interact with those around you, how you deal with challenging situations. Alright? The second one, attitude is owned. That's wrong. This is one of the most dangerous ones. Attitude is formed from a very young age. No one has exclusive rights to it. However, it is something you can change and evolve in your adulthood. You are stuck with your attitude. That's not true. Attitude is the ever-evolving capability we all have within ourselves. It is true that it takes some time and some work and efforts to recalibrate it, but it is possible. And this course will help you to understand how to do it, and it will provide you with a framework and pragmatic techniques and tools to help you master the skill of rebooting your attitude when and if needed, okay? Number 4, attitude cannot be changed. I will repeat, attitude cannot be changed. That is wrong. You can recalibrate it at any point of time. Why? Because we live in a very dynamic environment. Change is constant, right? As you progress your career and you move from one role to another, you need to change the way you think, behave, and relate to others. So, for example, if you transition from one role where you are responsible for the doing to a leadership role where you need to lead, you need to adapt to the new demands of your position so you can be successful. Next one. Those at senior level are allowed to have negative attitude. Again, that's not correct. Attitude has nothing to do with your rank, position, or seniority. We all have attitudes, but unacceptable behaviors and responses should not be tolerated, no matter what your position is. Leaders and senior members are not entitled, right? Remember that. Respect and fair treatment are for everyone, no matter your rank, seniority, or position in the organization. And I really would like you to remember this one, okay? Having great attitude towards difficult people or challenging situations diminishes your power or influence. Again, this is incorrect, and actually just the opposite. Great attitude towards difficult people or crises at work shows your emotional maturity and how professional you are when you deal with challenges ahead of you, okay? So it shows that you're aware of your own emotions, previous experience, limiting beliefs, and your pattern of responses you don't want to follow anymore, right? This is the personal power that you have, and you can act differently. The change starts with learning how to navigate work dynamics. Well, this is incorrect again. The change starts with your self-examination of your own attitudes. Once you become aware of your own triggers, fears, emotions, then you can recalibrate your own attitude and therefore understand how to help others to change theirs too, right? You need to do the work first so that you can recalibrate it. To conclude, you might have the most prestigious qualifications and a great network, but it doesn't matter if you don't have the right attitude. So before we can understand our own attitude and reboot it, we first need to know what attitude is not. A great attitude is essential to progress both personally and professionally, and I hope that now you know the 7 misconceptions of attitude, so you know what attitude is and what attitude is not.